Hey guys, my name's Jack, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing something very special and something I hold dear to my childhood and everything like that, and I thought why not show you guys. And if you guys have been on this channel for a long time, you know that I have been doing this. The first time I launched this channel, I used to do toy reviews, and I think you guys know what it is, and I thought why not bring them out again just to show you. And yeah, so hopefully you guys do enjoy this video. You know, tell me what you watched as a child and what you collected as like toys and anything that you really collected as a kid. I'd love to know in the comment section below. So yeah, so hopefully you guys do enjoy this. Make sure to like, share and subscribe, and without further ado, let's begin. Well, here we go. So I think we should start off with the bag. So I think in the bag we should show you guys one of my figures that I got. Was this is quite a new one. It's probably one of my favorites that I've got from this series is Ben 10 Reboot. It's like an enhanced version, as you can see. This brings back memories of me. I'll show a clip at the side. It brings back a lot of memories of me starting off YouTube toy reviews. That's what I used to do, if you guys didn't know. When I first did videos before gaming videos and that, I used to start off doing toy reviews, and they were so popular. I had like 1,000 views. A ton of views, and yeah, so I used to do like Ben 10 toy reviews. Basically anything that I could find in my room I did a review on, which was pretty weird to be honest. But yeah, this is one of the figures. It's Omni enhanced forearms or something like that. It's like an ultimate version but in a reboot. It's got like these cool little fists. It's got like normal part of forearms, but it's also got like these multiple fists right there. It's pretty sick. I like it. This honestly brings back a lot of memories of me like doing reviews a lot, and it means like so much to me actually that I did it. This is pretty cool. As you can see, it's Cannonball. I love Cannonball. He's one of my other favourite characters in the series. As you can see his face. He's pretty sick. Underneath his Omnitrix. The weird thing about it is the Omnitrix in the original series used to be green in the center. This one's like white, if you haven't noticed. As you can see, pretty weird. Yeah. So I think we should go to another one. Big Chill, Ultimate Big Chill from Ben 10 Ultimate Alien. I've lost some of the parts on it. I don't think I have. I think I put like some of it in like certain areas in my room. Like none of it really stuck together. I got so loud outside right now. So as you can see, that's Ultimate Big Chill. This isn't like a collection video, but like it's just so cool to just see, because like I like I sort of like the reboot of the Ben 10 show, but at the same time I don't, because I really miss the old art style like from Ultimate Alien, Alien Force, and the classic Ben 10 series, and maybe a bit of Omniverse, because I feel like Omniverse also was serious in a way. Like sometimes it didn't take itself too serious, but then there were times where Ben lost an alien and it was kind of emotional, really. You know, it kind of hit hard. So yeah, so Ben 10 Omniverse wasn't really that bad, to be honest, as it kept going on. I wasn't a big fan of it when I first watched it, I'll be honest. When the first episode aired, I wasn't a big fan of it, but you know, as I started watching it, I really liked it. But I haven't watched Ben 10 in quite a long time now. We got you. As you can see, that's his face. The back. I actually like the see-through stuff, so that means you can just see the plastic and everything inside. It's pretty cool. No, I don't think you can take these off. No, like in the original you could actually take these off and put them in his hand, which was the classic series Ben, I think. This definitely just gives me like flashbacks. Like I'll show a clip of like some of the old stuff I did. It'll probably be terrible quality because it wasn't exactly 1080p HD or like anything like that. It was sort of like it was like 480p. And also I've been wanting to tell you guys that I've made like a list of things of YouTube videos that I will be doing. I've got like my iPad Pro and I started to like write down like a list of ideas. I can't tell you them, but I think you may like them a lot, and it's a lot different on my channel, and I feel like it fleshes the channel out a bit more, makes it more personal. So yeah, so if you guys do enjoy that. So it takes a while than usual. You can see the Omnitrix is like white, it's weird. But this design of Accelerate I kind of like, but at the same time it's just so weird, the designs. Like, they retouched literally every character, I think, in the series, in the reboot, so it's okay, but you know, you can't beat the original, like, pretty much everything, really. So yeah, Accelerate, like, the tail and everything, it's so cool. I actually like it. We've got, like, probably, like, hundreds of figures, like, I wish I didn't, like, sort of put them away, because literally I used to have so much stuff laying around, but now it's probably like lost or either up in the attic. And also, I know this video may be boring to you, but I just wanted to make it because, like, I know a lot of people started watching my videos when I did reviews and stuff like that. And then if you're watching this video, I really appreciated it, like, you guys being there supporting the channel since the beginning. It was so great being like 14 and making videos, because it was just like I kept making 10 videos a day because I was so excited to make videos, and it turns out I got a lot of retention for the first time I uploaded videos, so that's really cool. But because it's really hard to make videos nowadays, but, you know, because people don't really watch small YouTubers anymore. They tend to watch like Jake Paul, PewDiePie and stuff like that. So back then it was just sort of easier to get attention in a way, like make videos, because it was just like people would watch them. But I hope you guys do enjoy this one. This is probably one of my favourite designs of forearms. Well, at least, here you go. This is the reboot, again with the white Omnitrix. As you can see, it's forearms. Forearms. My impressions are garbage. It make me look like a right loony, but yeah, I like this one because he's like all bulky, and like, this is what I like about the new figures. The new figures is they are really bulky, and I tend to go for the really bulky figures. Like when I went into the shops or the stores, like Toys R Us or something like that, I always pick the bulkiest ones because I feel like you get more out of the money, and also it's just like, I think it's like £7, and I'm just like, if you pick the bulkiest one, it's like the best £7 you kind of spend, because if you buy something really tiny and thin, it feels like you've just wasted your money. So I tend to go for the bigger figures. Oh, I'm trying to remember these names. I've got to the point in life where I'm forgetting things like this. Like before, I used to remember. All I know is like, this is Charmcaster's father, I think it is. Like, from the reboot at least. I can't remember his name. Oh my god. But yeah, this is a really cool figure. Like, the material is loose, so you can just like move it around. Yeah, I think it is. I'm really confused. Is this? No, I think this is Omniverse. Yeah, this is Omniverse. This is one of the other guys. I forgot what his name is. I've got to the point where I'm just forgetting names now. Like, if you got me, like, if I did toy reviews, like years ago, me doing toy reviews, I would have never forgotten the names of these characters. I guess it's just like that time now, which is kind of sad. But also, like, speaking of childhood stuff, I'll be doing like a lot of childhood videos, like things that I grew up watching, and, you know, speak about what I was passionate about. But yeah, as you can see, it was so great though, because like, again, I got so much attention for like the videos, and it became the most popular series on my channel, which you won't see because it's all privated now, because I wanted to make the channel, as you know, like brand new and start fresh. But I've managed to private almost all the old videos. I decided to keep some of the old stuff. Reboot Wildvine. I'm not a big fan of this design of Wildvine, I'll be honest. The other one's just more badass. This is definitely like toy reviews, but I'm not a big fan of that design. I tend to not really like some of the new designs that they did. I just like, because I've noticed in the original series, things like the characters were a lot more cooler and more alien-like, if you know what I mean. They weren't trying to take it, like, they looked all serious looking, if you know what I mean. Like, forearms in the original series looked all bulky and like cool looking and stuff, but then they started to dumb down on them a little bit and make them more cartoony and like less taken serious. I'm trying to focus. There we go. Brilliant. As you can see, back, and the Omnitrix. Yep. I don't know if it'll just focus on that. There you go. But yes, that's pretty much that. I wasn't really a big fan of like the design for Ben because he looked way younger than he is, and it looked like the character and the whole animation style itself looked like it. I don't know. It just looked like it was meant for a younger audience, which it was aimed for. Like a lot of things then were like Teen Titans Go and everything. Pretty much everything was going to get a redesign, even Cartoon Network itself, which I'm not a big fan of. But personally, I liked the old Cartoon Network where there was Codename Kids Next Door, Johnny Bravo, original Ben 10, pretty much a lot of cool, brilliant shows like Courage the Cowardly Dog and that, all them, and Skatoony, which was the game show where kids can like do quizzes and win like Nintendo Wii's, and like, oh my god, it was so good. Like, I always wanted to be on that show. It's so great to look back because not only the figures are giving, like, every time I look at these figures, they're not only just giving me memories of like Ben 10, but pretty much everything in life what like I watched on television and stuff like that is brilliant. So that's Ben Tennyson from the reboot, which I'm not a big fan of. Again, I prefer original Ben 10 design, and also like Alien Force and Ultimate Alien Ben. Ben turned into Upgrade and like went inside his own watch and upgraded the Omnitrix, which like I don't see why Ben like never had that idea in the first place. Like, Upgrade literally went inside of his own Omnitrix and upgraded it, which I don't see why like any other Ben Tennyson tried. I don't get why they never do that, because personally I would have done that, because like literally he upgrades everything and makes it better. Basically just turns into ultimate or more powerful versions of himself or the aliens. But the reboot, I've noticed, just tends to do more stuff that you've either really wanted the show to do. Like, he actually, for the first time, turns into Vilgax, or should I say Gax. And I don't think he had any idea who Vilgax is, but it was kind of cool to see Ben turn into Vilgax and use his powers and strength and stuff like that. I'm surprised I still know a lot about the show. Yeah, I do watch it time to time though as well, so... You know, that's the figure. It's pretty sick collecting these, because I remember when I first started to collect these stuff, like... I don't think I originally had Ben 10 toys. I think there was just one night I came home from school and a load of Ben 10 like merchandise was on my bed, and I was just so happy, and after that I think it just started setting off from then. So Gravitag, it's pretty cool. Like, he's like a planet, like he does his own gravitational pull, I think it is, and that's what the center is there, so he kind of like levitates things. Like, Omniverse was, again, a really good show in a way, because like there were episodes where it were boring, I gotta admit, but then there were episodes where it was just worth watching. Like, they took us to like different Earths. They did a Flash on us where they have multiple different Ben Tennysons, where there was like an Earth 52 or Earth 3 Ben, and like different versions, and you get to see those versions of the aliens and like see how different Bens use them, which is really cool. I remember the episode where they deliver the baby, and the baby starts messing with the Omnitrix, and basically you know, Raph hates it, but then, you know, he starts getting used to it and actually like it. And it was kind of funny, like, because the guy ate the baby who wanted it delivered to him, and then Raph just like punched through his teeth and rescued it. It was just so cool. Here we have Pete Blast. I don't know how long this video is going to go on for, but we're going to see, you know, what we're going to do. So that's Heat Blast. Again, this version looks cool, but in my opinion, I like the original as well, because like the original designs just seem more pleasing to either look at, and they just look so much cooler, because I've noticed like they've made it more cartoony over the years. Like, I know it was a cartoon originally, but like, you know, you could take the characters a lot more serious. I don't know, like Cannonbolt's always looked so cool. But yeah, like nothing can really beat the original design for him, either in classic Ben 10 or like Alien Force, which was the episode where there's like a giant weather machine or an ark, and you know, that's the episode where we got to see his first transformation of Cannonball and Way Big. So yeah, which was really cool. So that's I think it's, yeah, that's Reboot Cannonball. But yeah, he's like a water hazard. Basically, he's like water hazard. So yeah. I don't see why they didn't stick with the original design, really, but yeah. They redid the original characters, it seems. Just waiting until it like focuses. There we go. As you can see, it just looks kind of like Water Hazard. I like the design actually on this one. It looks a lot more cooler and more. I've noticed all the new toys look more kid friendly. I kind of like the original. I mean, yeah, I like all the designs of Grandpa Max. I feel like in Omniverse, that was a really cool design. I'm not a big fan of the. I don't know why the Ben 10 reboot kind of reminds me of Gravity Falls, if you know what I mean. Like the whole look, like even on like Gwen, she kind of reminds me like she got ripped out of like a Gravity Falls show. Grandpa Max is a really cool person, except from the only Grandpa Max I hate is in Race Against Time and the Alien Swarm, because I don't feel like they executed his thing very well, especially in Alien Swarm. I don't feel like they executed the Grandpa Max, you know, essence, and you know what I mean. They didn't portray him really well. They just portrayed him as some old guy who likes to eat weird crickets or something like that, which is weird. But you know, I wonder who can do a good Grandpa Max impression at least. I remember watching the premiere. There was a premiere on this, which was bringing back a lot of memories. I remember sitting downstairs. You know, this was a time where we all just sat downstairs and watched TV. But I remember I heard Ben 10 Alien Force was back coming, like, you know, premiering. And it was a long time since. And I was so excited. I sat downstairs and there was like a whole countdown. And I was just so excited. I played the games like Vilgax Attacks, Ultimate Alien, Omniverse, and all that. But like Vilgax Attacks Alien Force is my favourite one. But yeah, I remember watching the premiere, the first part of Alien Force. Is just so good. It terrified me as well. I noticed like the first season of Alien Force was scary, if you know what I mean. Like it had a different tone to it, especially the first episode. The whole tone to it just seemed weird, and I've noticed like it changed over time. Like it, you know, it seemed less dark and stuff like that, and it took itself like sort of less serious, if you know what I mean. The design of Vilgax, you know what I mean? It still looks intimidating, but not as intimidating as the original, if you know what I mean. I kind of wish I had the original. But he still has those muscles and, you know, he still looks intimidating. But yeah, and he has like a little sword in the back, but I don't have it right now. But yeah, that's pretty much it as well for the figures. And yeah, let's see what else there is. I think I've got Omnitrix somewhere. But it's like a whole Omnitrix collection video because I already did that years ago. This one's probably my favourite because if I've noticed, the big mistake on this one was, compared to this one's accurate and this one wasn't, because the whole paint job, they painted it wrong and gave us a silver instead of a white, if you know what I mean. So like, this is like, I can't remember what this is called. You touch it and it like selects aliens and stuff. It's still got like that new smell, but like, you know, there you go. It's like silver looking, if you know what I mean. It just looks hot, like the actual Omniverse Omnitrix, like it's all white and green. The whole look to it looks really good. And it's still on. Look at that. It's actually still on. It's been on this whole time. Wow. But yeah, as you can see, it looks pretty sick. So yeah, that's feedback. Feedback's kind of cool. There was an episode that made it was emotional where Ben lost feedback, and there was like this whole episode dedicated to that, and where the younger Ben felt really bad, and you know, his anger and like malware and all that. You should watch the episode. I don't know what the episode number it is, but I recommend you watch it. But we've got like Omnilink. I remember collecting these ones, and it was the best time ever, because you know what, like, come on, like, if you're collecting the figures on Ben 10, you got to get the Omnitrixes as well, like, come on. I went on a journey to someone's house, and, like, they had a whole box of toys of Ben 10, and I noticed one thing. I noticed some of these toys were either bootleg, as in, like, some of these were just, like, knockoffs or, like, weirdly painted, if you know what I mean. Like, yeah, you see it on holiday trips everywhere in markets. That's what you need to tend to look out for, because they tend to have like fake Ben 10 toys, and you notice when it I noticed straight away the paint jobs are wrong. They're all smudged, and you know, they don't look like they've been painted by Bandai or made by Bandai. I got one of the Ben 10 vehicles, which is really cool. And I remember, if I remember right, if you collected all the Ben 10 vehicles, you could stack them on top of each other and make like a whole station, like a space station out of Ben's aliens. I wonder if it's going to focus. Here we go. Yay. You see Ben's in there. Even like the little head and everything is really detailed, which is pretty cool. Yeah. And we got like one of them sweet things, like you turn it and a sweet pops out, but there's nothing in it because I've eaten them all. This one is like where you put clay or something in, you put it in there, and then it lights up in his eyes, as you can see, which is really cool. Probably where it's just Raph, and you can make him have mood swings. Raph. But yeah, this one's probably the most satisfying one because, you know, it's just like if you're bored of something, you can just do this, which is really cool. I'm gonna get smacked in the face by this, aren't I? Who remembers this? Where they used to have like the mini game. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up, but look, it's pretty sick. Where you could just play games or scroll through aliens. Every watch doesn't really fit my hand anymore. I don't think they ever fitted to begin with, but I always made sure they did. If I was spending like £30 on them, I had to make sure they worked. My favourite watch of them all, the Ultimate Alien watch. This is one of my favourites because it just looks like if this was in a live, if the Omnitrix from Ultimate Alien was in a live action show, this would be it. Like, look how cool this looks. Look how, like, it's just so satisfying to look at it when it lights up and when it just in general is on your arm. I'm going to show you right now, guys. Okay, I'm going to show you. I'm sorry for the noises, but you know, it's really warm in here. If you didn't know, it makes noises. You can see there. Or we would just hold it. We'll do it now. Yes, boys. There we go. Look at that. That is cool. I'm glad I got a camera to actually show you guys this. Look how cool that looks. Like, look how cool that looks. It's just like, it looks so good on your arm and everything. I'm just going to turn the light back on. Oh, the sound comes out. I think I've got sound on this. Wait. Yes, we have. There we go. Cool thing was about this, you press it once, it plays the original voice, and then you press it down so much, like this, watch. It does that, and then when you hold it down, it does alternate forms, which is really cool. Like the original Omnitrix, which will always be my favourite, because like how so simple and small it is, and like it's just a really cool thing to wear. Like, who wouldn't want to wear these? Like, this is the reason why I like Ben 10 as well. Like, they make the Omnitrixes so you can just be Ben 10 yourself. So guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to like, share and subscribe. So I'd love to know what you guys watched on like television when you were a kid and what you collected. So that being said, guys, hopefully you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos, and have a great day. Peace.